Previously on One Life to Live.
Your brother just told me about your mom, and I'm sorry for everything. Why haven't you ever told Blair that you're faking?
Well, you should be happy I haven't. You're having Bo's baby, aren't you? Commissioner, welcome.
Bo, there's something I have to tell you.
Today, the role of Nora Buchanan will be played by Felicity LaFortune.
Bo, I know things are crazy right now, and the timing is off, but this cannot wait. You remember I told you I was trying to find out whether something were true or not, and it was a good thing, and it wouldn't hurt us. But I had to know if it was really true. Well, now I know. It is absolutely true. It's not what you think. Oh, Sam, that's one of those things I never thought I'd say.
It's okay.
No, really, I know what that must have sounded like, but this is not about me and Bo, not in any romantic sense.
Look, I said it was okay. So let's move on to another subject, all right? The fact is, I came here to see Matthew and to tell you about Will. There's been a development in his case.
What's going on, Lindsay? Are you okay? Lindsay?
Yes, I'm good.
She's fine.
And what's that?
What's what?
That little black bag that's sitting on the bar.
That would be my medical bag. Sophie thought it'd be fun to play doctor.
Yeah, I heard she picked up a few extra hours here. I don't really think that's a good idea.
Is there something I can do for you, Commissioner?
Yeah, I need to talk to you. I didn't expect you to be here.
Well, Ben ordered a few framed photographs, and I wanted him to have them before the opening.
So what do we need to talk about? We settled everything the other night in the hospital.
Oh, yeah, you and Max told the same story, but that doesn't make it the truth.
Look, I said all I'm going to say about the tack room. You don't believe me? It's your problem.
Yeah, well, you go near Asa again, and it'll be your problem.
Then why would I do that?
Things are looking bad for Will. Nothing is set in stone, but if he ends up in prison, I don't want any trouble from you.
Meaning what?
Meaning you stay away from my father, or you're going to deal with his son.
Asa? How are you feeling? Well, I have some news. News that I think's gonna make you feel a whole lot better. I did what you asked me to do. I broke up Max and Blair's marriage. That's right. That marriage of theirs is now completely and totally destroyed. And you know why? Because Max, he's crazy about me. Can't keep his hands off of me. And Blair saw it. She saw everything. Max is totally in love with me. And now she knows it. I'm sure right now she's packing her bags and heading for the hills screaming like a banshee. Well, she's out of your house and out of your life. For good.
Wow.
Hello, handsome.
I didn't forget my birthday, did I?
Does that mean we can't celebrate?
Oh, what are we celebrating?
You and me, Max. It is all about you and me. Well, I see that pleases you, Asa. And that's good. Because Max and I are going to be together. And all we need is your blessing, and everything will be perfect.
I would love to hear your definition of perfection.
Excuse me?
Oh, excuse me. Forgive us, darling. Little girl talk in the waiting room. What are you doing anywhere near my husband? Do you know how sick he's been? He almost died. And the last thing in the world that he needs is some pie-in-the-sky mind rot from the likes of you. So, now, you and I both know that Max wants nothing to do with you.
That is so not true, Renee.
How could he? How could any man? Pathetic shell of a woman running around looking for handouts. A whoop she-dog with her tail between her legs, whimpering for attention, scheming to get her man, because that's the only way that you can get a man. Not Max. Scheme away. My son will never fall in love with you.
Max loves me. And you're calling me pathetic? Why, Renee, you don't even know that you're going to be my mother-in-law soon. That's right. Max has asked me to marry him.
Don't you lie to me.
Oh, it's no lie. Why don't you go ask Max? Yeah, I'd say pretty soon we're all going to be one big happy family. Mom. Although I do think that Max might be busy with Blair at the moment.
What is that supposed to mean?
Gee, Mom, I don't know how it happened, but Blair discovered that her beloved Max wants nothing to do with her. I'd say that the poor guy has a blubbering, broken-hearted mess on his hands.
Ace's private reserve.
Well, I figured what Asa doesn't know won't hurt him. Wait a minute. You can have champagne, can you? And it's not going to give you an episode, will it?
I think we can risk it. So I'm not going to get a hint as to why we're drinking megabuck champagne and you're dressed like that.
You don't like the way that I look, Max?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I didn't expect it.
Is there something wrong with a loving, devoted wife surprising her faithful, adoring husband with some much-deserved attention? And you know what? Maybe even a little romance.
If there is, I don't want to know about it.
I thought you'd feel that way, Max. But the truth is, the real truth, is that I owe this to you.
No, you don't. If anything, it's the other way around.
No. When we didn't know if Asa was going to make it, I practically wished him dead. And you were really hurting, and I wasn't any help to you.
It was a very rough night for everyone. I don't think you were trying to be mean to me.
But I was, and it was wrong of me. Because I'm your wife. I am supposed to stand beside you, for better or for worse. I'm supposed to love you no matter what and trust you. And you know how hard it is for me to trust anyone. But I do, Max. I trust you. Only you. And all I want is for you to love me and trust me back. To love and trust.
A deal? What kind of a deal is that with that much jail time? That's lousy. 5 years in prison for embezzlement? You think he knocked over a liquor store and kidnapped a baby, for heaven's sakes? He doesn't have any priors. Asa set him up. Well, I hope you told him to take this deal and shove it.
That's exactly what I told them.
Oh, well. You did the right thing.
Well, thank you.
Well, I mean, how dare they? Hank ought to be ashamed of himself.
Nora, thank you for caring. And thank you for being outraged for my son.
Well, that's just a rotten deal, you know. You don't deserve this, Sam. You know, you don't deserve to watch your son go to prison. That would just be so incredibly unfair. And you've already had to accept so much unfairness.
That's not your fault. You can't help how you feel, Nora.
I can feel bad about it, though.
Yeah? You can?
You were never my second choice, Sam Rappaport. No matter what you think.
You think I care even the slightest bit about what happens to your old man?
I know you don't. I'm one of the guys that pulled you off of him when you had your fingers wrapped around his throat.
You want me to stay away from him? It's done. He's not worth it. As far as I'm concerned, Asa Buchanan doesn't exist.
Did he exist when you were standing over him in that tack room, watching him have a heart attack?
Your father means nothing to me. Nothing. As a matter of fact, I'd be happy if I never heard his name again.
I don't believe you. Something happened in that tack room, and I want to know what it is. Now, so why don't you just save yourself and everybody else a lot of trouble, a lot of time? Just tell me.
Why don't you go to hell?
Nora, you don't have to get into this, you know.
Have to? No. Want to? Oh, yes. Sam, when I fell in love with you, I fell in love with you 100%. You were not a substitute for anyone. When we worked together, my heart ached because I missed you so much. You know, I can always pick your voice out of a crowd of people. I can, always. Even hearing your voice on the answering machine makes me feel so happy, so safe. I know things changed, and when they did, you knew it before I did, because you know what I'm thinking all the time. You know me better than I know myself. That's why I fell in love with you. And I know how much that ended up costing you. I know how much you gave me, Sam, and I know how much you deserve. And please believe me, I'm doing everything I can to fix this the only way I know how.
I believe you. And I wish you luck.
And you don't have to say that. But that means the world to me.
You know, you carry that badge and you say you protect the public. When all is said and done, you're still a Buchanan. You push people around and you threaten them when you don't get exactly what you want.
You know, it sounds to me like you're talking about yourself.
I am nothing like you.
You stay away from my father.
Bo, could you tell me about Will? What's happening with Will, please?
matter? Brother trouble?
Hey, we have a deal.
Man, it was just a joke. I promised you I wouldn't tell anyone.
I don't think it's a joke, all right? Why are you so happy?
Oh, come on, I'm a changed woman.
Oh, that's right. You still threatening Max Buchanan?
Well, if he's being threatened, he sure is enjoying it.
This guy, do yourself a favor. Tell him his secret is safe.
And conquer the dark side like you.
Find out if a man can love you without you having him by the throat.
Or if a man can walk away and leave me, you mean. Besides, I like being bad. And I'm better being bad with Max than without him.
Yeah, well, maybe you guys will be happy together, but I doubt it.
Well, we'll see, won't we? Anyway, I'm very glad you decided not to be a Buchanan. Because now I get to marry one.
I don't know what to say. That was right from the heart, wasn't it?
You have my heart, Max Holden. I gave it to you. That was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. But it was so worth it.
And now,
I am gonna show you just how much.
Renee, good Lord,
What?
don't you ever...
Is Ace all right?
I really don't know. I need to speak to you in private.
Come on, Max, can't it wait, honey?
No. In private. Please.
I'll be right back.
Max.
Yeah.
Blair knows.
What?
I was just at the hospital. Skye told me you asked her to marry you.
Oh.
Max, what are you thinking? That woman is a viper.
I know. I got it under control. I got a plan.
Under control. You have a plan. You have a plan. Have I been here before? Does Blair have anything to do in your plan? Because she knows everything.
No, that's impossible, because if Blair knew, she'd kill me.
Exactly.
Thanks for the warning.
Max, please don't go back in there. She's setting you up.
Renee, Blair and I think exactly the same. If she's up to something, I'll put a stop.
No, this isn't the ordinary Blair. Does the phrase hell hath no fury have any meaning to you?
Almost as much as the checks in the mail. But come on, it's my wife. I know all of her tricks, okay? Don't worry.
I mean it.
I'll be fine. Look, shouldn't you be with Asa?
Max, I mean it. I hope you know what you're doing.
I do. Don't worry.
What did Mommy Dearest want?
Oh, nothing. Nothing that nearly as important as her entrance would suggest. Now, let's see, where were we? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, right about here. Oh. Oh, by the way, Renee says you're out to get me. Is that true?
Oh? Figures. Well... Oh. Please call ASAP. Important.
Bo stepped out to buy some chocolate mints. He ate my last box.
Hank, you scared me.
Well, that's what happens when you sneak around in people's offices. What are you up to?
I just wanted to leave a note for Bo.
Something important, I hope. There's a change in Will's case?
No, it's not about that.
And what's it about?
Excuse me, Mr. DA. When did you turn into such a Budinsky?
I just wanted to keep you from getting into trouble. But since you're calling me names...
Trouble? Wait a minute. But... I apologize for calling you a Budinsky. What is it?
I don't think it's a great idea leaving notes for Bo.
You've had an inter-office note-leaving incident.
Bo's not doing so great.
What do you mean? Is it because of...
It's a lot of things. I mean, he's walking around like every step is pushing him closer and closer to the edge. So whatever's on that note, maybe you should think twice before you leave it.
There's no proof that Asa set Will up. None at all. Well, there has to be something else. There has to be another way.
There's the deal.
Sam turned it down?
Yeah, but it's on the table for 24 hours, Lindsay.
Will is not going to jail.
I don't like it either, but he's only looking at 5 years.
5 years? No. They could still find him innocent at the trial.
The evidence that we have against him, I mean, a trial is a huge risk.
What would happen if they convict him?
He's looking at 15 to 20 years.
Oh, that's my baby boy. What's he gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Lindsay, Will's a good kid. I think the best thing that you could do right now is to talk to Sam. Take care, Lindsay.
What do you have to do to get a drink around here? I mean, this is ridiculous. This is a bar, right?
Hey.
No, we've been sitting here for 5 minutes.
Hey, it's okay. Your mom's gonna be okay.
I hate this, Kelly. I hate this. I hate that this is happening to her, and I can't do anything about it. It's like the one time in my life that she needs me, and I'm useless.
You're not useless.
Yeah, well, what can I do for her?
You can love her. That's exactly what she needs.
How do you always know the right things to say?
It's a gift.
It's wonderful. You know, I don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, you do have me.
You know, he doesn't even know about it. He doesn't even know.
That's what your mom wants.
Yeah, but see, I can't even handle this, and I have you. I mean, how is she gonna get through this without him?
Well, she's one of the strongest women I know. And she's gonna beat this.
Thank you.
For what?
For being you. I'm gonna go get us some drinks.
Okay.
Can I get you a beer or something?
I think Joey's taking care of it. And you're taking care of him?
Yes, I am. I really am.
Okay. Because he deserves it.
I know.
You know, Kelly, I gotta admit, I didn't really believe you when you said that things were over between you and Kevin, but it really looks like you mean it.
Well, I do mean it.
Mean what?
Kelly and I were just talking, and she decided that, she's gonna forgive me for making all that stuff up about her and Kevin.
Good.
Wow. You sure you don't have any scratches on you?
Stop.
I'm just kidding. I just can't believe what she said about you and Kevin. You know? But if you want to forgive her, I will too.
Listen, I'm gonna get my cell phone out of the car, okay? I'll be right back.
Why?
I'll be right back.
No booze for you either, huh?
No, not today. You didn't tell Sky, did you?
Of course not. How you feeling?
I'm better. Thank you for not saying anything to Bo. I don't want him to know I'm pregnant.
I got that impression.
So I can count on you not to say anything, right?
Lindsay, I was with the mob. I know how to keep a secret.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Great. It's quite a brother you got there.
Yeah, well, he has his good days.
I saw Bo. He's really scaring me about Will.
Hey, look, don't worry, all right? I'm working on it. Where is Bo?
Away from me. Apparently, he hasn't realized I'm the best thing that ever happened to him. Imagine that.
Lindsay, you are the best thing that ever happened to him. It's his loss.
Yeah, more of a loss than he knows.
I know what you're thinking, but this is not like what happened with Bo's wedding. The thing I have to tell him is a good thing.
Like when you told him you had feelings for him.
He told you?
Yeah.
No, not like that. Why are you acting like this?
Look, I know you, Nora, too well. I mean, you're the one who shoots first and asks questions later. I'm Nora Hannon Gannon Buchanan, and I must speak the truth, no matter who gets hurt in the process.
That's not fair.
Do you think what you're doing to Bo is fair?
I'm not doing anything to Bo. This won't hurt him. He'd want to know.
Are you sure about that? Look, Nora, Bo is about to blow his last fuse, and I'm worried about him. So whatever you have written in that note, you better make sure it's something he needs to know.
To get you. Why would I be out to get you?
Renee said she ran into Sky, and she said something about some conversation the two of you had.
What conversation? I mean, come on, Max. Sky's idea of having fun is calling me up and hanging up on me, but you know what? I will take a dial tone over her whiny voice any day.
So, you haven't talked to her recently? Not at all.
What did Renee want?
What'd she say?
That she said that I was going to leave you for Sky.
What?
Is that why we're drinking expensive champagne and you're going on about how much you love me? Is this some kind of trap?
You think because I want to show you how much I love you that I'm setting a trap?
Did you talk to her?
No, Max. And if I did, do you think I would believe one word out of her mouth? I mean, come on. You leaving me for her. I mean, that is so ridiculous.
Completely.
Max, if I thought for 1 minute that you were betraying me, do you think that I would be doing this? Or this? Max, you're my husband. I believe in you. I love you. And I need you. And I want you to make love to me right now.
Kevin, wait.
Go back inside.
Can't.
Go back inside and be with Joey.
I know the reason you pushed me away. Your mother's sick, and it's breaking your heart, and it's breaking your brother's, and you love him too much to hurt him when he's already in so much pain.
That's not true. You're wrong. You're just wrong. I don't have any feelings for you.
Look me in the eye and say that. Look at me. Look at me and say that. You can't, can you? Because it's a lie, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yes.
I'm worried about Max.
Why? Did Ben do something to Max?
Ben? No, Ben didn't do anything. It's Blair.
She can't hurt him.
You think Ben's a threat to Max?
He put me in this place.
Yes, I know. And I went on and on thanking him for saving your life.
You don't have to worry about Ben Davison. I'm going to take care of him for good.
What do you mean, Asa? What are you going to do to Ben?
You're not really serious about this thing with Max, are you?
Serious as a heart attack.
That's very funny. Why would you want to be a part of that psychotic family?
Careful, Ben. That family is...
Hey, don't.
All right. I respect your decision. Now you respect mine.
Lindsay, far be it from me to question your judgment, all right? But are you sure you want to stick to this plan? I mean, are you sure you don't want to tell Bo about the baby?
I'm positive.
Ow.
Oh, that was unbelievable.
Well, maybe this will cool you off.
Oh, yeah. I think we may need to open another bottle.
Are you enjoying the trap?
Oh. You know, you know, when you told me you were hoping that I could love you and trust you. Oh, I do very much. Oh.
Max, hey, what's wrong?
I don't know. I'm dizzy. Oh, man.
Oh, Max, maybe the champagne, maybe it gave you an episode. What's wrong, Max? Are you all right? Max? Max?
Blair, what have you done to me?
Honey, nothing. Nothing compared to what you did to me. Enjoy your dreams, my sweet, loving husband. Because you are about to enter your worst nightmare.